Alright, today I need a bunch of steel tool parts, as you know if you've been watching the series, and it just so happens I started my recording as I drove past this working Civ Tools, almost as if I planned it or something. So, let's take on this POI here in the Wasteland. We might get some good stuff from it, and see if we can get some steel tool parts. I'm gonna jump to the end though, because I'm like that. I like to skip to the end and get to the end look first. Oh, those are a lot of ferals, aren't there? All of you are feral. Wonderful. Excuse me. Why are you even hostile to me? I had full health. This wasn't part of the POI. Oh my god, hold still. Nope. Oh, that's fucked up. Really? A sprained leg on the first hit? I feel like the vulture was at fault for that in some way. Do not have the ability to instantly cure that sprain because I do not have physician. So this is going to be a very non-sprinty couple of minutes. Here's a working Civ Tools crate, Tools Digest, another one of those as well. Shotgun ammo, let's try this box. Hopefully I get through this box before the vulture gets through the tent. It'd be very annoying. Tools Digest again, scope, level 4 ranger boots. Decent stamina bonus, but I'll stick with what I have and I'll take the armor part. Come here, vulture. There we go. Alright, we've cleared the top area here. Let's go down and go through the main building. So my main bet for getting these steel tool parts is going to actually be these shelves here. These are a really good source of them, usually. But I guarantee I'll just get a load of motor tool parts instead. Oh, hello there. Who else is in here? I hear someone close by. There you are. No luck so far on the steel tool parts. There's still a whole other area here to loot though. Getting a few lockpicks, which is nice. Yes, that's all these containers, but there's some more in the back as well. Tools Digest in an acid. Nice. Tools Digest again. And Tools Digest again in a level 5 iron shovel. Where did you come from? I'm not appreciating this stun, to be honest. Tools Digest again. Absolutely horrible luck. Let's take a first aid bandage. There's still one tool container on the other end of the hallway here. Let me go grab that before we leave and decide this place was a bust. Although it definitely seems like it. Oh, think I pissed off a bear. Any loot bags from regular bears, by the way? No. That's lame. I don't have a knife, so I'm not going to get anything from that, unfortunately. Duct tape and a repair kit, at least. But we're going to have to find somewhere else then, I guess. A whole tool store, and I came out with no tool parts. Even on 50% loot, that's just plain unlucky. Hopefully this police car doesn't eat all my lockpicks. First try, nice. I'm about to get dive bombed, aren't I? Right. An AK. That is an upgrade from my pipe machine gun. Not a huge benefit to me, but you know, it's nice to see that at least. Where else can I get some tool parts? Honestly, I think the traders are the best bet. They probably aren't, but they're worth a shot. Let me drive up to that one trader and see if he's just selling some tool parts, because that would save me a lot of time if he just is. There's one. That's something. These tool trucks might give me a decent chance at them. Tools Digest. I mean, so far in my hour of searching, the only thing that has given me any, aside from the two I already have, has been that truck. So that's good. We now know there is a container that definitely 100% spawns them. Just not 100% of the time, unfortunately. Oh, please don't eat them all. Some ammo, okay. Nope, I didn't hear him coming. Jeez, is there enough of you? God damn, let me take a bandage real quick. Oh look, another one just from under the bridge. I'm just trying to heal my goddamn leg. Come on, truck. You better give me it. Mortar tool part. Right, well, unless I find some more of those, over to Trader Joel's. At least I'm getting lots of ammo from these police cars as I go. It is appreciated on 50% loot. Finally, my leg is healed. I can use a couple of bandages and the vultures will leave me alone. Joel, you better be selling me like 2 tool parts. Nope, he's not. I wonder if Bob is the best bet then, because he's kind of the more tool-focused guy. Yeah, he does supply vehicles and tools, so maybe Bob is the way to go. Maybe we go to the desert. Here's one Trader Bob. There's probably a Trader Bob over here as well, though. There's no particular benefit to being in the wasteland for tool parts, because they're not governed by loot stage, they're just governed by your perks and stuff, so we can definitely go over to the desert biome and talk to Bob. Hopefully multiple Bobs, and we'll get a couple of steel tool parts from each of them, and then we'll be good. At most, I would need like 18 in one playthrough, because that'll get me the steel pick, the steel axe, and the impact driver, unless... Impact driver doesn't take machine tool parts, does it? Motor tool parts, sorry. And it does, so I actually don't have to worry about that at all. So we just need 12 at most. That is the nice thing about steel tool parts. Unless you wanted a steel shovel for some reason, which I don't. And I'm certainly not going to waste my time with a ratchet. He isn't, oh my god. Why are you like this, Bob?
Indeed.
Why are steel tool parts the biggest pain in the ass for some reason? Let's have a drive around this town, see if there's any of those tool trucks. They seem to be my most reliable source right now. Failing this strategy, I think just doing like tier 5s and getting the end loot would be the best way to get some steel tool parts. They're a pretty common drop in those kinds of things. Still, they should be a lot more common than like motor tool parts. Why am I getting so many motor tool parts compared to steel tool parts? I assume it's because they take up the same like kind of loot table and I'm just getting really unlucky. But give me a conversion, you know? Put them in a machine. Let me turn motor tool parts into steel tool parts. There's a wasted stiffs here, we can check them. Oh, and a Hogzilla Ranch, which usually does have a couple of tool-related containers as well. Skill point, let's go for... I don't actually know what I want now. Let me get some pain tolerance. It won't fuck up any of my loot tables, and I will be getting stuff from Fortitude later anyway. And I've been getting stunned a lot in this series, so I would like that to stop. 2 tools digests. I don't really care about boosting them now with the nerd outfit. I should probably leave the nerd outfit at home now that I think about it. Because I've got all the important books I need for now. I might want to get handguns and like machine guns later. But that's later, like in 20 days or something, so not that big of a deal right now. Why are there so many bones on these shelves? Come on, just give me the damn tool parts. That was lucky. Hey, some steel, that's nice. Ah, 2 steel tool parts, there we go. So we're up to, what, 5 now? We need 1 more. Radiated zombie? In the desert? Oh. That is a tier 4, I suppose, that makes sense. There's a lot more of you in here than last time. What I need to do is find one of the POIs that has a lot of the particular shelf I just opened to get those steel tool parts, because those are like the best chance at them. The problem is, there isn't that many POIs that have them, and they're pretty much all working sift tool places of various kinds. And the biggest ones tend to have none of them. I'm so low on health. I'm out of bandages. That's fine, I have first aid kits anyway. Let's run in, do that. Anyone else in here? Nothing too helpful in here. Shotgun ammo's nice. Oh wait, there's a couple of first aid bandages actually, that is quite helpful. Oh, a hobo stew. Let's eat that. Okay, let's continue searching for more tool-ish POIs. I was going to go to the Hogzilla Ranch, but I'm thinking maybe we just look for more working sift tools places like that. But maybe the level 2 one if I can find it, because that's like the best one, weirdly. And the big thing I'd like to find is a bunch more of those trucks. Let's drive north of here. We might find a Trader Bob on the way into that other town. And he's still a very good chance at getting the books I want. Not books, the parts I want. And he will be closing very soon as well. Here he is, Trader Bob. He was hiding from me. The bastard. Lockpick. Nothing helpful there. Damn. Right. Bob, please sell me but a single steel tool part. Selling thee. I will buy all of those, because I will need some more for the axe as well, but the axe isn't a super high priority. So we got 6 on me, plus 2 back at home, so I would still need 4 more. But we can get the steel pick going at least. When do you reset, Bob, since you've been a very good source of them on your own so far? Day 22. Well, we might want to just come back to Trader Bob on day 22 and just see if he's buying or selling, more steel tool parts, because he basically matched as many as I had found so far on his own. There's probably another one up there. No wait, that's a what are these called? The Wild West towns, that's it. This is a Trader Bob compound here, but it didn't mark, weirdly, so I'm gonna go discover that. I can tell by the icon on the map, but it doesn't have a marker for some reason. Let's see if we can reach him before the sun goes down, that would be helpful. Doubt it though. Right, we better talk to him quickly before he kicks me out.
Well, there you are. Bless my...
Any steel tool parts? Bob, no.
Maybe next time.
He's about to kick me out. Let me see if I can loot one of his containers. Gimme.
That's all she wrote. We'll be open when...
Yeah, I'm still inside. We can definitely make the steel pick though, so let's go home and make that. I've had the steel crafting while we've been playing. I went back and set up the anvil and stuff. Why the fuck is there a mountain lion here? I guess they added those to the desert and I completely forgot that was a thing. Alright, here we are back at base. We can finally make my steel pickaxe. So I'll need duct tape, the legendary part, some of these, and then just my 60 forged steel, which this should have produced for me. Then we can craft a steel pickaxe. 2 minutes, that's fine. Yippee. Finally, I will be able to produce enough steel to make all the really cool things that I want. The limiting factor is going to be I need 4 steel tool parts to make my axe, but that can wait because I can't tolerate hunting more steel tool parts right now. But if we do axe, shotgun, then we're left with 2. We could maybe do 2 pieces of mining gear, the gloves and the helmet, both in legendary, and that would help me get more steel. And then we could go and get more legendary parts from some random savage country, which I have a few marked, so that shouldn't be too difficult. Do I have the mods I'll need for the axe? Let's see. Or the pickaxe, sorry. I would like an iron breaker. Have I got the ability to craft one? No, that's gonna slow me down. Ironbreaker and Bunker Buster are both very necessary for making your pickaxe actually good, but I'll probably survive without it in the meantime. I guess since we have a pickaxe, lockpicks are kind of just a waste of my inventory slots now. Well, we will need them for police cars, but I can always just take those out when I want to hunt down police cars. Here we are. Bunch of mods. Oh, you can't put the tempered blade mod on that? Okay. In that case, let me take my wrench's structural brace mod and do that. Let's go see how this does on its own. It's going to need some upgrades to be as good as I want it to be, I think. Namely, the thing that increases the amount of damage you do to blocks. I think that's the mining helmet or the mining gloves. I forget which is which. And Bunker Buster, and probably an Iron Breaker as well. The Bunker Buster is more important because that might actually be the difference between me two-shotting and one-shotting a stone ore. What I mean by a stone ore, by the way, is anything that isn't iron or lead is affected by Bunker Buster. So those are like stone ores, basically, because the Bunker Buster basically just says that it's for stone, but it's actually for a lot more than just stone. So can I one-shot a stone ore like nitrate? Just barely not. That does mean that a Bunker Buster would put me over the edge, but it's not strictly necessary, because I could also get the mining helmet or gloves, whichever one it is, and that would easily take me over as well. So I don't want to mine just yet with that. But what about iron? How much damage am I doing to iron? Can I at least two-shot the iron? Because realistically, on 100% block damage, I don't think you can make a steel pick one-shot iron, but you can two-shot it already, so that's good enough. Iron Breaker probably wouldn't help with that too much, and I strongly doubt that the gloves or the helmet, whichever one it actually is, would help either. So the pick, as far as iron goes, is probably as good as I need it to be to get as much iron as I need. For the other ores, I will want a Bunker Buster or at least a helmet thingy. What I'm going to do is go back to my base and see if I've got any steel just lying around that I may have found somewhere. Because if I can make the armor piece that gives you more ore, whichever one that is, the helmet, yeah. If I can get this one, then what we can do is get my iron output started pretty much as fast as it's going to be, because I can't get it down to one shot anyway, and I only need like 30,000 scrap iron or something like that. It's not a difficult amount to get. Let's see what steel I've got lying around. I've got 23. I need 2 forged steel. Yeah, that can work. And then I need 25 forged iron, which I may also not have. Yeah, I'm out of forged iron. We can maybe get some quite soon though. I need what, 15? It shouldn't take too long. What else do I need for this helmet? Leather, armor repair kits, or armor crafting kits, sorry. And that's it. And the forged iron, of course. So, I'll need sewing kits, duct tape, and armor parts. There's 3, but I have a lot more than that somewhere. There's actually just 2 of those. Here we go. There's all my armor parts. There's 24 of them total. Armor crafting kit. Craft a few of those. I've almost got enough forged iron as well. And then I need 25 leather. I do often find myself out of leather at this stage in the game because you start crafting so much armor, so I have to watch out for that. I need to get a knife at some point soon. I do own one somewhere. I just don't use it much in a playthrough. Because I don't do much hunting, I kind of just live off of what food I can scavenge from vending machines and traders and stuff. Miner helmet, level 6. Craft, what are we missing? Oh, 1 forged iron. There we go. Craft myself the helmet. Go level 6. Plus 30% ore harvest, so it's definitely worth getting. Now we need to take the strength mods off of my nomad helmet really quickly. I might as well just use this miner helmet for a while, because it's got a lot of slots, and that would be very helpful. We can put custom fittings or like a pocket mod on this, or we could do the XP actually. Throw on the XP. What one does the XP conflict with? It looks like it conflicts with both the cigar and the strength mod. Oh no, no, it doesn't. It conflicts with the strength mod, that's it. Right, I'll just keep my strength mod then. In that case, I will throw on those custom fittings when I realise where I put them. Where the hell did they go? Right, so if I grab that, and then also, if I can get, really quickly, rock busters, and I have some coffee as well. Do I have any coffee powder, like stuff used to craft coffee? I don't really store food items much. Yeah, no, that's fine. I'll live without that small lore boost. So let's go and see now how much iron I get per node. Where's the closest source of iron? Probably you. Here we are. So if we throw on the rock busters, and also drink the coffee that I have, it'll give me a small boost for some amount of time, and we'll get just under 300 ore per block. Well, for as long as I can with my rock busters boost, that is. I was going to say I was going to do it the whole way to the 30,000, but if I don't have the rock busters, there's no point in me forcing it now. As you can see, this is going very quickly. I need to make myself a little ramp to get out. Trouble, help me out here. And the various things I could... A screamer already? I broke like 8 blocks. You're out of your mind. Come here. I don't know if that scream counted. I think that was just a death scream. I genuinely only broke like 10 blocks, screamer. Fuck's sake. No need for that. So yeah, as I was trying to say, the gloves or any other damage modifiers aren't really going to increase my speed at actually getting iron, because there's no way it increases the amount of damage I do by almost 100%, which is what I would need to one-shot the iron on these settings. And if I'm not one-shotting it, then it's not going to be any faster at all, because 2 hits is 2 hits, no matter how it is, you know? I have not really left myself the best jump out. Oh, never mind, I could do that jump. That's fine. We're about halfway to the iron I'll need total, to be honest. It's only been 3 minutes. See what I mean about, like, wanting this pickaxe to make everything go just much faster? I might be able to get the 30,000 iron I need on the 1 rock buster. Once I've got all this iron, though, we can smelt it down into the forge, which will take a while because I've only got the 1 forge, but that's fine. And with that in mind, we'll be able to get the auto shotgun and the gyrocopter pretty damn quickly. I'll need to craft some duct tape, but I've got everything I need to do that anyway. I'll need 150 forged steel for this. And I'll need, what, like 180 for the gyrocopter chassis? 187, yeah. Those are the 2 main items I'm concerned with. And then it's just the axe and various pieces of armor that I'll need for the rest of the playthrough. Beyond that, steel won't be that big of a deal. I might later on in the playthrough want to get like a level 6 vulture, level 6 SMG, level 6 M60. But those can all definitely wait for later. I don't have the books to craft any of that right now anyway, so I'm not going to bother collecting the steel for them. But as you can see, it really doesn't take a long time to get enough steel to build most of the high level items in the game. Now, if you're trying to build a base out of steel, that's an entirely different question. 500 forged steel doesn't go very far when you're building a base. Now with this pickaxe available, though, I can also start mining my own oil shale, and mining lead, and coal and nitrate, so I can make huge amounts of ammo now. Unfortunately, my main ammo source is shotgun shells, which can't be fully mined, of course, because paper, but neither can brass, but brass is a lot more common than paper is. So I might still be limited by the amount of paper I can find. I suppose you can craft paper, but I don't think anyone in the history of 7 Days to Die has ever actually looked at this and went, yeah, that's a good trade. What does it stack? Yeah, you get 10 paper for 1 glue, 1 water, and 10 wood. That is a scam. But I suppose it's entirely farmable. So there is that. You could make a system passively generates you all the water and all the water you need for the glue, and farm the trees quite easily by just planting a bunch of crops, and then all you have to do is go out and harvest all the trees, which doesn't take very long. But then there's the bones, which might be a little bit harder, but there's a lot of animals in various biomes in this game. There's 30,000 iron. Let's stop there. There's a lot of animals in this game, especially if you go to like the wasteland or the snow biome, you can get a lot of bones very quickly, as well as, you know, the Grace POI over there. Although you can farm glue as well, can't you? Because you can make it out of supercorn, which is something, again, most people never ever do, but you can technically fully farm your shotgun ammo in that regard, or at least the other pieces of your shotgun ammo, which does kind of make it, in a way, a lot more scalable than brass-based ammo. But at the same time, it's a lot more convenient to get a lot of brass compared to getting a lot of paper. You have to set up a whole lot of farmage to get that shotgun setup I was just mentioning. Could be a fun little project for your world, I suppose. A supercorn farm, a massive dew collector farm, and then just hunt the animals, and there you go. Every time you kill an animal, you basically get a bunch of paper to go with your shotgun ammo. So let's get to smelting as much of this as I can. I'll try and just remember to come back every so often. I'm not sure what rate that is smelting at. It's several per second, that's for sure. So staying relatively nearby for the foreseeable future would probably be a good idea. At the same time, I kind of have to go further afield for a lot of the things I want. But that's big. We're now just kind of waiting for my auto shotgun, so let's get the rest of that while I'm here. So I will need a legendary part, of course. I will need springs. I will need duct tape, which the glue can turn into, of course. There's more springs. I'll need those shotgun parts, and then it's just the steel and the duct tape. I'll just throw all these ingredients in here so I can find them easily. Kind of running low on glue, but it's a very easy problem to solve, so I'm not too worried. We got bones there. Is that all my bones? I think that's all my bones. But we've got some pure water here as well. Can smelt up some more glue. But I'm out of bones. What level of knife can I make? Level 1 hunting knife? That may be worth doing, to be honest. Although I'll be out of glue, briefly. If we get 2 leather. Here we are. And then 8 forged iron. Grab like 1 glue from here, that'll do. Get a little bit of cloth. Make a duct tape, there we go. What I'm going to do to make sure that I have enough inventory capacity to keep this knife is I'm going to get rid of my bow because I haven't used it in a long time. I plan on using bows maybe a lot later in this playthrough, but right now we don't have to worry about it. So that can go there, and we can save the 2 slots. We can save the bow and the ammo, so that cleans up my inventory quite nicely. The knife can go there, and just as I kill animals, I will actually harvest them. So I need 150 forged steel. That is going to take a long time to craft, but that will have to wait for the next episode, and probably the episode after it to actually craft it, but whatever. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.